Boom! Guess who's in the room? No, it's not Punk Vira. I know you guys are still waiting for him to come, but unfortunately, he's still under the weather. Yes, our ratings did go up the last time he was here, but you have me today, and the ratings might not be so high, and you guys might not be as excited because I feel I bring the objective truth. And yo, sometimes just want to have that political truth. And no. I'm not saying that there is no personal truth at times. I do bring in my biases every now and then. I do. But I try as hard as possible to bring in the objective truth. Okay, so let's not waste time. Let's get into it. I do want to talk about the first rounds. I mean, it's not over yet. We still got Jamal going against Spider Mitchell. And my God, if you're not watching basketball, at least try to watch that, right? That series to me is the best series. Those two going at it. And right now we going to game 7. It's ridiculous. I'm talking about, Jamal is going to have the ball and yet they can't stop him. Spider Mitchell's going to have the ball and yet they can't stop him. They just going at it. They scoring. This is NBA. Y'all are good. Y'all going to be good for a long while. All right. Y'all are good. Got Spider Mitchell, Jamal. Y'all are good. Let's just hope nothing happens to them. The NBA is good. Those guys are young, and they're going to be doing wonders for a long period of time. That's all I can say, because watching that series, I was like, this is just too nice. This is too nice. This is why we love this game. But all right, let's keep it moving. Talking about the first round series. We still got OKC going against the Houston Rockets. Oh, my God. Just finished, game number 6? We going to game 7 also. And there's a story right there. We talking about Russ from OKC to the Houston Rockets, and then CP3 got fired or got terminated or whatever you want to call it, or got run out of town by the beard. Whatever narrative that you might want, or whatever political truth that you might like, use it. But we all know whatever happened, and CP3 is not with the Rockets. He is with OKC. And people counted them out, and guess where they're at right now? Playing game number 7, first round against Houston Rockets. Who would have thought of that? Who would have said that at the beginning of the season? And CP3 is just killing the Houston Rockets right now. That's all I can say. Controlling the mic like Fidel Castro's. Ooh. Well, I guess he's controlling the rock. So I'm loving that also. Those two series are still going on. And then my prediction. Yes, my prediction was the Blazers were going to beat the Lakers. That didn't happen. And not to say that, oh, wait a minute, you were talking like it's the truth and all that. No. Again, I'm repeating myself. That was a prediction. And according to my prediction, I looked at the variables. I looked at the truth, and I was very objective about that series. I did say that the Lakers was the better team, but I felt like they would not beat the Blazers because of what was going on. I do believe that AD is a great player, but I do believe that AD pulls a Houdini in the fourth quarter. And a lot of you are still loving AD, but it's not like I'm hating on AD. I wouldn't be talking about AD if I didn't think AD was such a great player. I do feel like he is underperforming, and there's something mental. There's some kind of mental block. There's something happening to that boy, and I do feel like they're not going to go all that far. I did say that we're not going to make it to the Western Conference Finals. I just thought that the Lakers would get knocked out by the Blazers. But I think whoever's coming, if it is the Houston Rockets, I'm sorry, Lakers, you're still going to go home. You survived that bullet. But that coming bullet, that next bullet that's coming, that's going to knock you out. And if it is OKC, I think Lakers might have a chance, might actually have a chance. Even though I do want OKC to beat the Houston Rockets. That's kind of funny, you see. So it's not like I'm against the Lakers or something like that. Like I say, I bring the truth, the objective truth. I'm not talking about my personal truth here. Of course, it is a little colored. At times, I see it through my lenses. Some of the things that I know, but that's the way it is. Okay, so let's jump to the Mavericks playing against the Clippers. I did say that was a 50-50. I did. Anybody could have had that. But then with Porzingis, not playing several games and all that, and with everything the way it went down, I still do feel like the Clippers are not going to go that far. That team is just all over the place. I don't think there's even a whole lot to talk about. I'll keep saying the same thing. It's all over the place. No clear leader. I know Playoff P is supposed to be back right now, but I don't know who is leading that team. I don't know. Apart from Rivers, I just don't know. I really just don't know. So that is it. I'm thinking that is pretty much everything in the gumbo. Throw it in there, and that's the way it is. That's the way I see it. I'm really looking forward to the semis right now, seeing Miami play against the Bucks. Miami was one of the very few teams that managed to beat the Bucks in at least twice this season. It was Miami, I think, and the Nuggets, and what other team was able to do that? I can't quite remember, but Miami did manage to beat them, and I think right now they're going to give them one hell of a series. But I do feel like the Bucks are going to prevail. I would really love for Miami to win this one. I would love if they did, but the Bucks are going to win this one. I feel like Giannis is going to pick himself up, even though he attempted only 12 times in this first game. And they got hit, but I feel like he's going to pick himself up and he's going to come back bigger and stronger and just carry that team to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then we look at what the Raptors. The Raptors played really bad against the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics are just, it almost seems like they're unstoppable. They're on a mission. It's like they're just overachieving. That team just overachieves. Yes, I did say overachieve because I do feel like the Raptors are the better team. And if the Raptors don't be careful, if they don't watch out, if they don't make the right adjustments, but I have a lot of faith in Nick Nurse. He's able to do that. You know, he's a really great coach, and we all know that. I think he is the best on-game coach, like in-game coach, in-game coach. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I think he's the best out there in the league. He can make the right adjustments on the fly. So I feel like the Raptors still have a chance. So they have a pretty good chance. But that matchup right there is just deadly. It's ugly. It can go either way. I would not be surprised seeing the Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals again. That team. All right, what else? I think that's about it. I'm going to be out of here right now. And yeah, I'll see you guys again tomorrow. And I'll be talking about Jamal Murray playing against Spider Mitchell. Who won that game? That's going to be interesting. As for now, peace. Hey, yo, make sure you forget to subscribe. Make sure you do that. And make sure you forget to hit that bell right there so you don't hear from me. Do whatever you want to do, man. Whatever, man.